How you doing, guys? I'm Trenius, and you're tuned into the infamous Living Realm Network. Divine powers are always working for us because we're trying to do right. Hold on, it's a new month, right? So that means the show love challenge is done, right? So that means that you have built the thought processes in your head to automatically go out and show love, random acts of kindness to people, because we know that this goes a long way. It helps our life out to show random acts of kindness and to just, get to know people that we don't know, welcoming people into our life and say, you know what, I like this person right here, or let me go over here and see what this person has to offer. They are smiling, they're happy, they're radiant. How could they deny me? Here's a business card. Nice to meet you. My name is Sam. Hey, my name is Tammy. And I've been looking for friends. Shouts out to my mother, Tamara. We call her Tammy. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for tuning in, man. And I thank you so much for subscribing. And for all you people out there who've been sharing these videos and actually letting me know that you're sharing my videos, thank you so much. I have something special for you. Definitely something special for you all. But if you aren't subscribed to the infamous Living Room Network, please make sure you subscribe, because new videos every single day. Every single day. It never stops. So you can definitely depend on me. Okay? I believe in making ourselves better so that we can make other people's lives better and the world a better place. I really truly believe that's the way to prosperity, to abundance, to a greater life. It's starting on the inside of who you are first and making yourself better. So I want to talk to you about something that's definitely going to change your life and make you a different person. It's going to make you think about everything different that you're experiencing in your life, man. And I'm just going to tell you from my point of view. I don't necessarily say a lot of things about myself. I understand on the Living Room Network, so I'm going to start doing that more often. And I'm going to give you like some of the things that I go through as an individual and some of the things that I deal with. So I'm going to give you how my life is changing by the law of attraction. My life has definitely made a big, huge turn, man. Like, I'm changing every single day. I'm becoming a greater person every single day just by using the law of attraction. Once upon a time, I didn't think this law of attraction stuff was real. I remember with just probably like you, it started with reading The Secret and all this stuff, and that's how I started learning. But before I even read The Secret book or saw stuff about The Secret and the law of attraction on YouTube, I was already doing it like years before then. But for me to see this information come out, it just gave me a confirmation that I was doing the right thing. And it's like it kind of aligned up with how I grew up. How I grew up reading the Bible and all those inspirational stories of ambition that these prophets had, and how they would go out and do things, and they just believed that it was a God in the universe and it was somebody helping them out, and that they could go out with all this power and conquer things and part the sea and stuff like that. It just inspired me, to grow up on stuff like the Bible, because it's an inspiring book. And the same thing that we're living out today, through the law of attraction, it all originates from principles that the Bible, teaches, and so, my life has changed because of this stuff, and I'm at a point right now in my life where I just really know who I am, not even fully, but I know who I am more today than I was 5 years ago. I remember it was a very, very important person, like a celebrity person that I met maybe years ago. I'm not gonna say any names, but I sat down in front of their desk and they changed my life forever, man. I sat down in front of the desk and this person asked me, Trenius, where do you see yourself in the next 5 years? And I could not answer the question, folks. I could not answer the question. And that haunted me for years, man. It really made me feel like I didn't have any direction. And so I made sure, every day after that, man, it haunted me. Godly, it haunted me. Every day after that, I made sure that I set my life to where I know where I'm going a day before, for tomorrow. And it done something to me. And so, when you have experiences like that, where you have very inspiring people come into your life and try to make you better, you have to take advantage of the opportunity. You have to make sure you stick with people like that. You have to make sure you treat these people with the utmost respect. You have to make sure you do things like subscribe. And so I'm at a point now in my life, man, where it's like I'm happy, even when things are bad. And I know how it is. It's so hard to remain happy when everything is going so wrong. You know, because I've been there before. I've been in states where, you know, I wasn't 100% happy, and I just didn't have any self-esteem to like pick myself back up and go forward. Or, you know, I just really felt like there was nobody there to help me to pick my confidence back up. I felt like nobody cared about the things that I was doing and all this. But now the law of attraction has really, you know, programmed my mind. I've renewed my mind through the law of attraction, you know, and all these good principles of living in faith and seeing things before it come. Like, it's definitely done something really catastrophic to my mind, to where there's a storm in my mind of all goodness. You know, it's a hurricane in my mind, but it's all goodness. It's just all goodness, just sweeping up all the negative stuff. And so, you know, nowadays, man, I'm doing things that I never would have saw myself doing 5 years ago. But 5 years ago, I didn't believe that I had the potential to do what I'm doing now, and I'm doing it. When I look at what I'm doing now, it is like making me like rethink the future now, because I know if I'm doing what I didn't think I would be doing yesterday, I know I'm gonna be doing what I think I'm gonna be doing in the future today. And that's how the law of attraction works, if you know how to work it. If you really, really, truly put your faith in the law of attraction, if you put your faith in godly principles, you know, if you put your faith in just trusting the universe that everything that you want for yourself will come to life. No matter what anybody says, just always believe that your stuff will. That's the trick, God. I always say this. This is what I really want to say in a nutshell out of all these videos I create every single day. You're never gonna see where you want to go right away. You're never gonna see the vacation until you actually book it, and then you wait till it comes, and then you actually go there. Then, you know, you actually go there a month from now. You know, you book the vacation back in June, but you go in December. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know that's a long, you know, time frame or whatever, but that's just how faith works. That's how the law of attraction works. You have to see right now when things are not the way you expect it to be. You have to see it as though it already is the way you want it to be. Like, you know, you don't see a big fat bank account. You know, you don't see your pockets, you know, stacked up with bread, or aka money. You know, you don't see that husband. You don't see that wife. You don't see these girls that you want if you want a lot of girls. You don't see all these men that you want if you want a lot of men. You don't see this great beauty that you want to possess as a female. But I tell you this, if you continue to just believe that you are what you dream to be in your mind's eye, that's life. Life gives you what you expect now in the future. That's just how it's happened for me over the course of the time in my life, you know, and I'm doing great things nowadays, man. I'm really proud of myself. And like I said, I don't really never talk about myself or nothing like that, because I try to keep myself humble and stuff, but I'm really proud of myself. You know, this law of attraction has really helped me to become a person to where I don't need people to pick me up to make me feel, you know, happy, or to give me recognition. And then I just automatically feel a complete confidence in myself, because I've seen the law of attraction working for me throughout my life. You know, I've seen my life transform, and nobody did it for me. I did it for myself. And that's why I always say here on the Infamous Living Room Network, guys, you got to make yourself better first before you can make other people's lives better. Because if you're not making yourself better, then you're not being an example for people to make their lives better. People will never ever listen to what you have to say until they see you doing it first. You know, people will always write off what you say you're gonna do until they see you doing it. And then when they see you doing it, then they're gonna start coming to you. Then they're gonna start asking you the big questions. Then they're gonna start calling you on your phone, seeing what you doing, because they know you doing something. You know, but as long as you talk about it, you're never gonna complete what it is that you want to do. And that's just the truth, man. That's just the reality that we live in. And so the law of attraction teaches that you have to believe it before you see it. And like I said, that's how I've changed my life. And that's how my life is growing more abundantly every single day. And I can't stress this anymore. So I'm really gonna shut the video off right here, because if I continue to go on, I'll be saying the same things over and over and over again. Like, let me talk to you about some things a little bit. Man, like, I'm hanging around people now that I wanted to hang around 5 years ago. Like, I always saw myself hanging around entrepreneurs, but I didn't have the means to, you know, drive there. Or I didn't have enough money to go to this spot that, you know, I might not have had the money to get to the spot that everybody's going to, you know, and to see all these people that I've dreamed to see and stuff like that. And now it's like my friends are personalities. You know, it's like now it's like my friends are entrepreneurs, my friends are business scholars, you know, my friends are investors. You know, I have a mentor now. You know, like I know people that run talk shows, like, and it's just the list goes on and on and on about the type of people that I'm able to surround myself with now versus yesterday. You know, and I believe my way into this. I didn't do really anything. I just tried to do the best I can. You know, and that's the thing, guys. You don't always have to have, you know, a whole bunch of action. Like, you do have to commit acts, you know, take risks and stuff like that. You know, and that's very important. Like, you definitely have to take risk. A lot of people can't get to the law of attraction to work for them. A lot of people can't get the law of attraction to work for them because they're scared of taking risk, because they feel like God is not gonna do his part. But I guarantee you, it's always a lie. If your self tells you that if you take this risk, nothing out there is gonna help you, that's a lie. If you take a risk and you know you're taking a risk and you know you're not supposed to take the risk and you do it anyway, the next door is gonna open to accommodate you. That's how the universe works. That's how God works. If you stay in a position that you're always in and you never want to go to a different position in your work job, if you never want to move to a different neighborhood, if you always want to stay where your mom raised you, where you grew up at, you're never going to get to the places that you want to be, and you see in your mind's eye, because you're not taking any, you know, action to or take risk to put you in a position to where doors will open for you. And that's what I did. I took risks, and the risk that I took, you know, everybody always said, Tren, you was doing the wrong thing. Tren, this ain't right. Tren, this ain't right. Tren, you ain't gonna do this. You ain't gonna do that. Now look at me. I'm doing great things, and I'm only gonna continue to do great things. And that's a wonderful feeling, man, when you succeeding and everybody around you is still just being the person that they were yesterday. You know, and I'm just being real with you, Rim Teamers. I'm just really being real with you. I thank you so much for letting me share this time with you. You know, I really, like I said, I really talk about myself and my life and stuff like that. And I hope you appreciate it for what it is. And I just hope this message resonated with you. And I hope that you subscribe. You know, it's very important that you share videos, guys, and get everybody connected to what the things that we're doing, because that's the only way we're going to get more people like us to see the vision that we see, and that's making ourselves better so that we can make other people's lives better and the world a better place. Thank you so much for tuning in. I love you all. If you want to talk to me personally, you know, if you want to join the Rim Team Gold membership, please join, guys. It's very helpful, because I'm gonna talk to you once a month. If you want to talk to somebody, talk to me. I'll talk to you. Yes, I will talk to you. You know, in my busy, hectic day, I will find a way to talk to you once a month. If you become a Gold Team member, it's only $19.99 a month. You know, I mean, I'm just asking you to pay me for taking time out my day when I should be working on some other stuff, trying to earn me some money to pay bills. You know, so $20 is all I ask for a month, and you will have me as your life coach, guys. And it's as easy as that. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you for letting me share this moment of selfishness with you. But anyway, thank you for tuning in, and guys, I'll see you in the next 24 hours.